Welcome in, everybody. My name is Kyle, and in today's class we'll be working through a very brief movement practice and some breath work that you can use to help kind of regulate your nervous system. There aren't any props required. If you'd like to have a block to elevate your seat, if sitting on the hips is uncomfortable, you can certainly grab one. Anything to make yourself feel at ease, whether that's a bolster or whatever works. When you're ready, we're going to get started in a comfortable cross-legged seat with the right leg outside the left. Good. And as you find your way in this comfortable seat, take a moment to arrive here intentionally. Notice your sits bones connected to your mat. Notice the shoulder blades softening back and down, and then also notice the crown of your head moving towards the space above you. Good. I'll invite you here to close off the eyes, soften through the temples, relax the forehead. And we'll take a deep breath in, starting in the low belly, expanding all the way up to the top of the head. And then open mouth, exhale, release. Allowing a moment to pause, focusing on what you feel. And then draw your attention while you're here to the energy that's located directly at the top of your head. Now, keeping attention on that focal point, we're going to introduce a three-part breath. So as you inhale, fill the low belly. Fill the side ribs, fill all the way up into heart center. And then as you exhale, release heart center, side ribs, low belly. And continue with that breath pattern here, keeping your focus at that space at the top of your head. Allowing space for wherever it comes up here. Softening where you can, finding a little gap in the teeth. We'll take one more deep breath in here, fill all the way up. And as you exhale, just begin to make some small circles with your body. Imagine you were balancing something on top of the head, kind of finding just a little rotation here. And as you come back through center, retrace that circle in the other direction. So again, we're still keeping our attention, crown of the head, spine stays long, and imagine you're rotating in between the point of contact with the floor and that energy that you've located. Good. Now, when you feel like you're balanced side to side, just let the body come back through center, sit up tall for a moment. We'll stay for a round of breath. Deep inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale, release. Good. Now on an inhale, let both of your arms extend up and overhead. Think of your fingertips as an extension of your hips. And on the exhale, take your right arm, maybe your right elbow, over to the right side. Let the left arm reach up and over. Big stretch of the side body. So as this left arm reaches up and overhead, think about your left hip grounding down into the mat so that this stretch happens to the left side. We'll stay for a breath in. And now as you exhale, let your left arm, the top arm, kind of sweep forward and around. We get long through our low back as we transition through center. The left hand comes down and your right arm reaches up and over. Same thing, big, spacious, the right side body. And then as we kind of work into this rhythm here, move in a way that feels good for you. Find your own pace, sweeping side to side. If you want to linger in one space, if you want to work in a little bit of a different pattern than what I'm working through, just allow that to happen. But feel side body opening, feel the hips grounded, and feel length through your low back as you transition through center. Yeah. Again, once you feel balanced, we'll come back through center. Let both arms reach high. And then we'll bring the palms together as we exhale, pull this energy down through heart center. Yeah. Now gently we'll begin to rub the palms together, create a little bit of heat. And then when you're ready, place the palms over the eyes, let the pads of the fingers find your forehead, and we'll just gently begin to massage up and down, side to side, just creating a pattern that works for you here. And if you like, you could bring the fingertips to the temples, maybe draw some gentle circles, or it can feel really nice to bring the hands to the back of the neck, kind of find this nice little massage here. Good. And then when you're ready, let the hands relax down by the sides. Another moment to sit up tall. We'll stay for a round of cleansing breath, inhaling through the nose, sides of the body expand. Open mouth, exhale. Release. Good. Take a moment here just to change the cross of your legs so that the left leg moves outside the right. And again, we'll sit up tall, taking a moment to arrive here. It's really important to notice that connection to the floor or to your mat. Feel, again, two sits bones. Notice where your tailbone and your pelvis are in relation to the rest of the body. And then again, shoulder blades relax. Think long through the back of the neck. And locate that energy that's at the top of the head once again. Find that same pattern of breath, inhaling into the low belly, the side ribs, heart center. Exhaling, heart center, side ribs, low belly. And again, continue with that breath pattern. Let the inhale and the exhales become continuations of one another, and keep that attention on the space that's located at the top of your head. I'll take another deep breath in, filling all the way up. And as you exhale, just find these little gentle movements again. Small circles, if you were trying to trace a circle on the ceiling above you. And just sway from side to side. As you complete that circle in one direction, we just retrace, moving the other way. This is less about the movement and feeling space in the hips, although you may. It's more about kind of locating that axis or that central point of the body and then just moving around that a little bit, noticing how it feels. Good. Again, let yourself come back through center, sitting up tall. Again, we pause for a moment, let everything settle in. Staying for a round of cleansing breath, inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Release. Yeah. Next breath in, both of your arms sweep high. Again, hips stay grounded, long through your sides. And this time as we exhale, the left hand, maybe the left elbow come down and your right arm reaches up and overhead. Yeah. Again, it's the same motion here. This right arm is going to pull you forward and around. Low back gets long. We make our way through center. And as the right arm comes down, let the left arm swoop up and overhead. Big reach to that left side body. And now move with your breath, your pace here. Find a little sway from side to side. Let it be your own. Move like yourself here. And if you want to add in little tangents, twists, a pause, let this belong to you. Again, when you find that place where you feel balance, allow yourself to come back through center, both arms extending up and overhead. Deep inhale. And as you exhale, hands pull through heart center. Moment to pause once again. breath in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Release. When you are ready again, let the hands move to heart center. We rub the palms together, creating a little heat. And then again, when you feel ready, let the palms move over the eyes. You started with the forehead last time, maybe the fingertips move to the temples. You could get the thumb in, kind of at the hinge of the jaw. Notice how that feels. Again, kind of let this be your own here. So find that place that feels inviting and then just explore there a little bit. Fingertips can even find the top of the head, can feel nice. If you want to move the hands to the backs of the neck again. And then as you feel ready, once again, come back through center, let the arms relax down. One final deep breath in through the nose, sides expand. Open mouth, exhale. Release. For just a moment here, allow whatever it is to come up. If the eyes are still closed here, you might imagine that you were watching both your temples. Let the jaw relax, let the shoulder blades soften. You can stay right here in this comfortable seated position for as long as you'd like. If you prefer to move towards a traditional Shavasana, you can let the feet find the mat in front of you. Let there be a little bend in the knees so that you can grab more of the shins and slowly lower down onto your back. As you arrive on the back, let the arms reach up and overhead, point out through the toes. And maybe you get a little bit longer through that left side. Left arm reaches past the right, left toes point past the right. And then we switch our sides, just lengthening through one side of the body and then the other. You want to roll out the ankles as part of this process, kind of move in a way that feels good in your space. And then on your next breath in, both knees hugging towards the chest, back of the head stays down. Little rocks, gentle sway from side to side. Okay. When you are ready, the feet can move to the corner edges of the mat or any position that is comfortable. Before we release completely here, gently press the back of your head down into the mat. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, find a little rock from side to side with the head, the seat of the unconscious here at the back of the head. So bring a little love, a little attention to this area. It's like you're using a rubber stamp. And then again, when you're ready, just let the head come back through center. We take one final round of breath here, inhaling through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Release. You are welcome to stay here in this comfortable seat or in a Shavasana for as long as you'd like. Thank you so much for taking the time to practice with me today, and we will see you again soon. Thank you.